Good morning, students. So, today's first topic is dynamic binding. So, what do you mean by the dynamic binding? When we are reassigning a single variable with a different value, so this is called a dynamic binding. Now, see this example. Suppose the value of x is 0, and here we are printing the value of x, so that will print the current value, which is the integer type. Now we are reassigning the value of x as a string type, so this will be point to x, and when we will print the value of x, so that will print a string value. So this is called a dynamic binding when we are assigning a different category of value to a variable, and this is the memory structure. In case of the first initialization, the value of x is 10, where the integer type, but whenever we are printing the value of x, so that will not point to the integer value, that will be point to a string value. Now there are the some more examples and where this can give the error. So right now the value of in this is x is 10 and the value of y is 0, and we are writing a statement y equal x divided by 2. So x is an integer and 2 is an integer, so this will be perfectly work because both are the integer type. But in case of x equal day and y equal x divided by 2, so x is an integer value here, so this will display a error message. Now after the initialization of different types of value, we can check in a computer okay, what is the data type of that. So in first case, when the value is initialized to 10, so the data type of that is an integer. When we are assigning 20.5, so the data type is float, and when we are assigning any string, so that will system will display the data type of that is a string. Now we are moving to the next topic, how we can read a value from the user in a variable. So the syntax is the name of the variable equal input. So input is a function that will read a value, and here you can give the message. Just see the example, name equal input, what is your name. So when this statement will be execute, message will come on the screen, which is giving in the parenthesis, and when you will give the value of that will be stored in name. This is the example, enter your name, you have given the simmer. So and in case of the age input, enter your age, that will take 16, and when we are printing a name and age, this will print on the screen. Now here all these value will be string type because we are not using the any function for conversion. Just see this example, age equal input, what is your age, 16. So when we will perform any calculation with this variable, that will display the error message because the age will be computer treat here as a string data type. So calculation is not possible in string variable. This is one more example in enter your age, when you are giving the value of 16, when will be print, so that will give the 16 and the data type of that is string. Now so how we can read a numbers. These numbers may be a integer or a float. For that we required what is your name, you are giving the age 16, then you can convert integer types, then we will perform, so this will display a 17. So this is the two statement in which a data type will be converted into integer of a single variable. Now we can directly perform this with a single statement, integer inside a bracket input, then whatever the message you want, or a float, then inside there will be a input, and what are the message you want to display on the screen, Just see this example. In first case, float enter marks, so that will the 73.5 float data type will read. And second value, what is your age, we are giving the integer value, and now we are printing, so this will display one value is a float type and second is a integer. And in what cases the error will be displayed? When we have specified the integer function and we are giving a decimal value, that will display, or when we are giving the string value, that will display error message. When the data type is a float, or we are giving a value with more than one decimal points, so this is also a error. Or we cannot give a uh, multi values such as the integer plus string. So this will be perfectly work when we are giving a float, or when we are giving the value of integer, so that will be treated as 17.73.0, that will become a integer. So in case of float, this can store an integer value and that value will be converted in integer, but in case of int, the by default value will not convert it from float to int. Now what is the use of the print statement? So print statement is used for display any message or a value. So here the hello will be print, 17.5 will be print. In this case, this will be perform calculation. So first r into r will calculate, then display 3.14 multiplication. Now these are the some example. In print, Python is wonderful. This will display, in case of this, sum of 2 and 3 is comma 2 plus 3, so this will be perform calculation, because this is the string part and this is the numeric part, so answer is 5. In case of here, this will also perform the calculation. Now there is some more example. We can concat a multiple string with a comma, so each string will be combined with a single space. Now this is the one more example. Here we can add a string with a 3 dots, so each string will combine with 3 dots. And when we are writing a to statement in print, so that will be display in different line, or we can also use the slash n, so that is used for change a new line.